Hey, how we doing, guys?
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin?
So we're starting with New Girl today.
Yeah.
Very, very good show. I just like how it's episodic in its nature, and it's nothing super high stakes, you know?
Yeah. It kind of structurally feels like an old school sitcom,
Yeah.
which is kind of fun. Thank God there's no laugh track, right? Because I hate watching old sitcoms.
They
I
can
don't
be
know
tough.
why. The laugh track kind of or live studio audience, from previous, kind of makes it feel like, hey, we need this so the audience, the dumb audience knows what's supposed to be funny and what's not.
Every time somebody kisses, it's like, oh,
Oh yeah, I can't. It's so performative,
Yeah.
and it bugs me. Even on good shows,
Yeah.
I love Lucy. It bugs me, and I love Lucy's a great show. But the structure, right? We have like a basic 3-act structure. There's no confessionals, office style confessionals, which a lot of sitcoms do.
Yeah.
Now, so yeah, it just feels like an old school classic 3-act, storyline ABC.
Yeah, it's a fun spin
Hijinks. Yeah, it's
on
great.
a classic trope, I guess. You know what I mean?
Well, definitely classic structure for sure. Yeah. But yeah, it's all very modern and new. It's just the idea of taking a lot of talented performers
Yeah.
and letting them run. I
And
mean, this is a loaded cast.
I like the fact that a lot of it is improv, too.
Yeah. Oh, so do I.
Love that.
Now, I know that like Judd Apatow has his hits and misses on some of those where it's like,
Yeah.
hey, just like this is 40, like, hey, everyone just improv for a while and we'll see if we can chop a movie
Yeah.
together out of this. And it is a disaster.
Yeah.
This isn't. This works out really well, which means whoever is like, babysitting the episodes, showrunners, directors are really crushing it as far
They're
as like,
cherry picking
let's
the
make
hits.
sure,
Yeah.
let's make sure we really get a good story going here to go along with the great bits.
I agree. Yeah.
It's very well done.
The last episode we left off, oh my gosh, it was
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was Valentine's Day. For a second, I thought it was the Landlord episode. That was a couple back. Yeah, I don't know. So we thought that Lizzie Kaplan,
Right.
she already pulled a full Genslinger, which for you guys that are new here, a Genslinger. That was Justin Long's character in the beginning. He was on there for 4 episodes
As a boyfriend for Jess,
As a
right?
boyfriend
And we were
for
trying to
Jess.
guess how long he would be there as a guest boyfriend.
Yeah.
And so I feel like, and we decided through the show, we're probably going to have a lot of guest boyfriends and girlfriends throughout for the 4, because we have 4 single, beautiful cast members,
Yeah.
right? And so we were like, how many Genslingers is she going to last? And so far, she's done a full Genslinger. She's done 4 episodes.
However,
but
she's a workaholic.
right, and Nick is the opposite. So I feel like, okay, there's our Achilles heel right there.
Yeah.
Now, how many does she? We guessed 2 Genslingers. She might not make it the full 2. This could be the last one.
It could be 1 or 2 more. I feel like.
Right, yeah,
episodes.
she's going to come up just short of 2 Genslingers.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But anyways, we're excited to hop into
Absolutely.
it. So if you guys are watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel.
Hi, guys.
If you don't mind hitting the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
Yeah. Now, if you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we're watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. We have a whole lot of series there. Most of them were ahead by several episodes on Patreon for our Patreon subscribers, and we're going to do that on these shows now.
That was the last time.
Said that twice last night. You'll be back. I'm like your black tar
She'll be
heroin.
back.
Just need that sweet taste in your veins.
Did you have a sexual guest?
What?
Was it the same girl from the other night?
I don't know what you're talking
It is.
about.
Oh my God, you slept with the same girl twice in a row?
I'm not gonna parade her around like some trophy. You know me, I'm not that kind of guy.
Oh, Schmidt told me this was the front door.
In the cafeteria, kids have started playing this game, Coin Slot. They put pennies in my butt rack.
Oh.
Nathaniel, I'm gonna help you out.
She's on a business trip to China and she sent it to me out of the blue. I'm not an idiot. She's gonna break up with me.
Yeah.
Wow, this might be the end of
This
it.
might be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Winston thinks she's gonna break up with me. She doesn't think I can take care of a regular plant.
Well, you can't. Julia sent him a cactus, which means she's gonna break up with him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was a joke.
You don't get it. This cactus is
It's a giant
like a
cactus,
symbol
It
of my
is.
relationship with her.
It's actually a really nice cactus.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I know I said that last time was the last time, but you want to come down?
Yeah, I wanna come. Yeah, I'll come down. That sounds good.
He's been bullied for the past few months. So after warning the kids that there would be serious repercussions if this continued, I delivered a lesson in the key of learning.
Oh, God.
He has a stubby beak and a nervous soul.
This is a terrible idea.
You think singing a song about a kid is gonna stop him from getting his ass kicked?
I know,
Yeah, I'm with Nick. Yeah.
because it can. Those kids were videotaping me on their cell phones.
Right.
I think these kids are going to really
find it on
remember
YouTube
that.
now. Yeah.
You know, this day. Thank you, Winston, but I have a different
It
approach.
works.
A Jerksica? My last name rhymes with gay, and the best thing you can think of is Jerksica?
Reason.
You know what? That's actually not a bad response. It's like, that's the best you can do.
Right, yeah.
There's a crescent moon out tonight.
Oh, Dip, seriously?
Oh my God.
You know what? It worked.
It did.
That was the last time, okay? This is over.
But we haven't even gotten to the cheese course. A little sharp-aged cheddar.
What are you
Yeah,
even
what did you
saying?
say?
How about a little stinky Taleggio?
Why is this working? I am so turned on right now.
Or maybe some cream cheese. Because if you have the strength to turn all this down, do it.
Do I speak to getting something removed from the internet? Yeah, fucking hell.
Want to party with Havarti?
Fine.
Oh God.
Give me the damn cheese.
I saw the robot arm in the user profile, so I know you made that video. So I thought we could sit and talk for a minute.
Can we talk about you instead?
I'm an open book. Ask me anything.
How come you don't have a boyfriend? And why did Mr. Genslinger dump you? Your happiness seems like a mask. Well, I better go.
Happiness seems like a mask. That's pretty mean.
Yeah, that actually was really mean. Remember we watched Pen 15?
Oh, no.
What have I
She bullied her
done?
back.
Listen to all the messages?
I did.
You did. That sucks.
You know, I really didn't mean anything.
I know. Look, I got
didn't.
in my head, Julia. Again,
No,
what I
Nick,
mean
I
to
need to
say,
say- I
Julia,
don't think
please,
we
I
should talk.
overreacted.
I think we should break up.
Yeah, there we go.
I think so too. I think he was emotionally like that. It was too easy to send him spiraling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was right about the cactus.
Like other tool things.
What if I'm busy?
Thank you, Winston. I really needed that.
What the hell is wrong with you?
A
Oh,
lot.
Julia dumped me, so sad face.
How am I supposed to fix a robot arm with
She brought
scissors?
him
Those are my
scissors.
good scissors.
News only focuses on what goes wrong. It never talks about what goes right. Evolution.
Oh, he's gonna explode.
Oh yeah, he is.
gonna
He's in a
implode so
dark
hard,
place.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just need to pop in this party for like 20 minutes. When I come back, we'll have sex.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Oh no, I'm going in there alone.
What if I have to go to the bathroom? Why don't you just give me a chew toy?
Come on, Schmidt, stop being such a big baby.
Oh,
I would not.
Are you ashamed of me? Okay, look, I won't go into your party. If you go to breakfast with me tomorrow, in public.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Now I feel bad for Schmidt.
I do too. There's just
The
too much
cheese pun
self-loathing
guy.
here. Yeah.
I hope it works. I didn't get a chance to test it.
There's a 0% chance. this
Even
robot's
Brogan
gonna
has still
work.
got a shot at top prize. I mean, have you seen some of this crap?
Start it up, Brianna. And a project bursts into flames.
Bet it was Nathaniel.
Hey! Get my scissors out of your mouth! What is wrong with you?
This is my fault. I sabotaged the science project.
No, you didn't. Tell the truth. You accidentally broke it. You tried to fix it.
Rihanna is difficult.
Difficult? You're the one that sabotaged her project.
Your daughter sucks. Okay, she is a demon seed. She is the spawn of Satan.
Thank you.
There you go.
I want her disciplined.
No! No!
Here we go.
Want a science project? How about this as a science project? Love is a myth. Why is this Earth
Oh my
so
God.
big and I am so small? We're all gonna die alone, so?
There it is.
There it is, Nick. Cut it out, buddy. Yeah, I feel like if you say I ruined your kid's science project, that's like you get fired for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't. But you do get a good ripping.
I love it. Jess, you're a real teacher now.
What?
You're a kid hater. You're one of
Oh my
us.
God.
Come here.
One of us.
You really don't want to be seen having breakfast with me, do you? Are we even still in LA?
Schmidt, you and I are not together. We're not in a relationship. The guys are always just showing me off, and I hate it.
That's fair.
I-
But that's not what's happening. Yeah.
I wanted the smartest, ballsiest, bitchiest, truly terrifying woman that I have sexually enjoyed in a really long time.
Is that a compliment?
It was a weak one, but sure.
Do you want to tell the waitress?
If I could have everyone's attention real quick,
Oh my
if you
God.
could,
I'll make a change. Find somewhere else for our loose change.
the song is called "Let Me Lift You Up with My Robot Arm"?
Yeah.
Man, I like the fact that we got to see different shades of a couple of the characters there. Some of them really got to shine, especially Winston. I feel like they really let Winston kind of.
He kind of stole the episode.
Yeah, he did. They let him kind of have a personality. We saw it a little bit in the Bells one. Remember that?
Yeah,
but
not as funny as this.
Right. They kind of leave him on the back burner. He's been kind of the straight man for the most part.
Yeah,
and I get why, because he was such a late addition to the cast. It's like we got to figure out how you dynamically kind of fit in and what you can kind of bring to the table as a comedic performer.
He's also the jock, right?
Yeah.
So like
right.
in these kind of comedies, the jock is often the straight man. You know what I mean?
Sure.
The only I was gonna say like a lot of these comedies, the jock is like the lady killer kind of.
Right, and generally not the one that's the most outgoing with their feelings, and the most vulnerable. And let's face comedy, a lot of comedy, especially in this show, comes from vulnerability.
Yeah,
you have to be open. You have to expose yourself a lot. Yeah, exactly. And his character so far hasn't seemed like that kind of guy, but I feel like in this episode, like him kind of admitting he was a bully, kind of begrudgingly. I think we are seeing a little bit more fun out of him, and they let him play a little bit more too here.
I like it.
I do too.
He's different than Coach, and his character's finally getting a chance to shine.
For sure.
She only took 14 episodes.
Well, yeah, I mean, really, he was added after the pilot, so I kind of get why the developmentally he was going to be as a character behind everyone else.
I wonder if he was involved in all the characters for that matter. I wonder how involved they are in kind of writing their characters. You know what I mean?
I think you'd have to be right because they definitely play to everybody's strengths.
Yeah.
So I think you have to be you couldn't have like let's say Max Greenfield and Jake Johnson are talented actors, right? So can you imagine what the roles would be if they flipped them in casting?
It wouldn't work.
It would not work at all. It would be a disaster. So I think you're right. I think they did probably be like, all right, let's see let's bring you guys in. I bet there was a lot of improv sessions between casting the show when they actually started writing and filming the show.
Yeah,
let's see what you can do.
When they read for the roles, I wonder what that looked like.
Absolutely.
Because I doubt it was an actual script. And if it was a script, I bet it was like the story.
Right.
And then just play with this.
Yeah, and I'm sure there was a lot of time where they worked on chemistry with the cast, play off each other and
hang out together.
Right. And the guy playing Winston didn't get that shot because he wasn't around until after David Wayans Jr. left.
Yeah.
So I get why it's taken longer with him.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, man, you missed all of the groundwork.
But it's a delightful payoff, and even when he
it is.
And we never disliked Winston.
No, he just hasn't had
much. A welcome addition.
Yeah, he just hasn't had much to do.
Yeah,
comically,
exactly.
He just hasn't had that much to do.
It kind of feels like Jess is getting a little more to do. I know that sounds weird because it is her show, but I feel like there was a stretch there where she was kind of in the back burner too.
Well, I think that's a testament to Zooey Deschanel. Yeah. It's her show, but she's like, wait a minute, we've got a talented cast here. It's an ensemble show. Everyone gets their chance to shine. And I think she still does that. I think
she does, yeah.
Yeah, it takes a really confident, capable performer, I feel like, to not be
in the way,
threatened or in the way, right?
It's not Roseanne,
right? Even I mentioned I Love Lucy earlier. Lucille Ball was threatened by Vivian Vance.
Really?
Yeah, she.
I didn't watch that movie, the Ricardo.
Right, and I don't know how accurate that film is or anything, but she did want Vivian Vance to say fat because she didn't want someone looking as good as her on the show. You know what I mean?
It'd be hilarious if it comes out a few years from now that she wanted Jake Johnson to stay schlubby.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, put the weights down and eat this cake, fat boy.
Yeah, come on, Jake Johnson. Hit the bottle.
But no, you can't give Zooey Deschanel enough credit for how this show. It hasn't just been a showcase for her. Yeah. But kind of for everybody. We've got talented people here.
Look at the personalities on the show.
Right. We can have a really strong A, B, and C storyline running for each episode with strong cast members. I mean, how much of the time was devoted to Cece and Schmidt in this one instead of hers? I mean, she had the A story for sure this time, but not always.
Not always. You're right. There's several
episodes where she was the B story,
helping.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, with Schmidt and Cece, how long do you think that's going to last? Do you think that's going to be like a full-on relationship?
I don't know. My guess is, if I had to have one, that they're going to try a full relationship at some point, and it's not going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what ends this hookup thing they're doing is they try to move a step further, and it just doesn't work.
It fizzles.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like
it's kind of like a Ross and Rachel thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of chemistry until we actually try to make it work, and then it falls apart. Right.
Well,
maybe. I
because they were kind of setting up Schmidt and his boss, and they just kind of dropped that out of nowhere.
That may not be over either. You just don't know.
Well, that episode did end with him on the conference table, so I don't know.
That was pretty funny. But I also, with Cece Shang, we're definitely not in a relationship. It leaves a door open for everything.
Well, they also ended with, "Do you want to tell the waitress?" But now we get to the whole restaurant.
And then kind of at the end there, like they do in a lot of episodes, they just let Max Greenfield, kind of run with it,
Just
like do
vamp.
your thing, man, vamp, yeah. Let's see, physical comedy, it's all yours. What do you? I'm gonna go run up the wall and then do a push up.
And yes, we are keeping track. Another
shirtless Schmidt.
shirtless
Yeah,
Schmidt
we are
episode.
14 for 14 on shirtless Schmitz.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I love it. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.